My mom and I, along with my boys, are taking a spontaneous trip down south to Miami to visit family and not friends, all family pretty much. So I'll be gone for a week. And my husband can't come because of work, so I am leaving him with a bunch of food. I just went to the store. I got him chips and salsa. I got him crackers and hummus. And I'm making him rice and beans tomorrow, so they'll be fresh, so he can eat on that 2 days. And I'm gonna make him and freeze lasagna and chicken tortilla soup and freeze that, so that hopefully he can eat on all of those at least 2 nights, and that'll cover the whole week. So let me show you what I got. So since I have plenty of time, I just put frozen bone broth in my crock pot on high to let that melt. I'm gonna make my chicken tortilla soup in here. I've got a whole organic chicken, which is already defrosted. I'm just waiting for that. I'm letting some organic ground beef defrost so I can brown it and then layer a lasagna with zucchini, squash. I got oven ready noodles and packaged ricotta and jarred marinara, which is not my normal, but gotta keep it simple. I'm leaving town, and this, even though it's not ideal, it's better than him going to Burger King. And I got Triscuits, hummus, organic chips, upside down, and organic salsa. And I got him these wraps because I know he'll use them for lunch, and lettuce to make some tuna wraps with this tuna mixed with mustard or hummus, lettuce, and then tomorrow, of course, at 1:30, the Azure standard order comes in, so I'm gonna be picking all that up the same day I'm leaving on an 18-hour drive trip. But the cheese will come in tomorrow with Azure standard, and he can use that here. I'm also going to save the lasagna. Like, I'm going to make all of it today except for topping it with cheese, which I'll be getting tomorrow with Azure standard. And I'm soaking black beans so that tomorrow I can make him rice and beans for dinner. So that's where I'm at so far. It's only 10:30 and I have no plans of leaving the house today. I already did my errands, grocery store, and now it's just laundry, and pack. And it's really interesting. I'm not at all like overwhelmed with the packing. I'm not overwhelmed at all, really. I feel like I have plenty of time to get all this done, and I'm staying with my mother-in-law. You know, like, we're gonna be so comfortable. All we need is some clothes for like 3 or 4 days. Kids are out of diapers. It's like a different world compared to traveling 4 years ago or 3 years ago. So it's really nice. So I skinned this chicken because it renders so much fat when it has the skin on it, and I didn't want it to be like a greasy, nasty soup. I'm gonna leave the bones in. My husband is used to that, honestly. Like, the way we make chicken soup, we make the whole chicken and then it just falls apart and you just eat around the bone. So anyway, I put bone broth in here, the whole chicken skinned, a whole white onion, a can of Rotel with the green chilies, and some red beans, and salt, pepper, cumin, chili powder. And I don't have corn, but that's not a big deal. It's not good for you anyways. It's so genetically modified. It just tastes yummy and gives the soup a nice, I don't know, it's like the way it's supposed to be, but he's not going to care. So I'm going to put this on high just for a little while, then I'll probably do on low. Actually, I'm just going to do it on low. And that's my first meal. My beef is probably defrosted by now, so I'm going to go ahead and brown it and assemble the lasagna besides the cheese that I still need to pick up tomorrow. I'm doing meat sauce, pasta, zucchini, squash, which is so out of season, trying not to think about that too much, and ricotta and some spinach, and then I'll just do the same thing again. So this still needs cheese on top, which I'll get tomorrow at Azure standard. Come home and grate it and then top that off and freeze it. So I'm just putting this in the fridge tonight. That's cooking, and I did decide to put it on high. I think everything should cook fine on high. The only thing I'm worried about are the beans, and I could just put it again on low if I need to. And that leaves me with just needing to top that with cheese and freeze it tomorrow, and then making rice and beans tomorrow. So my husband will be fed. So glad and relieved.